All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, instead of boxing fans seeing Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury get it on to see who is the top heavyweight, they'll now have to be subjected to watching Tyson Fury take on Deontay Wilder for a third time. Now, this comes on the ruling of an arbitrator who claims that Fury is contractually obligated to fight Wilder for a third time. Now, promoter Bob Arum refused to pay Wilder's step-aside fee in order to allow the fight with Fury and Joshua to proceed. So now we have to be subjected to this once more. And the bottom line is we don't need to see Wilder and Fury fight each other again. Now, in the first fight, it was a close contest. We did see Deontay Wilder get a late fight knockdown of Tyson Fury, wasn't able to get the knockout. And because of that, Fury used that momentum to come back and train harder for the second fight. He felt like he took Wilder's best punches in the first contest. And, in doing so, he was able to dominate Wilder in the second contest and get the knockout victory. For me, there's absolutely nothing for Fury to gain in this contest. Fury has everything to lose, and Wilder has nothing to gain because at the end of the day, nobody is expecting Wilder to beat Fury. For Fury, what happens if you lose? What happens if you get injured? That takes away from your potential big payday with Anthony Joshua to unify all of the belts at the heavyweight division. Once again, the backdoor politics in boxing are hurting the sport because too often we see promoters either protect fighters, have guys duck and dodge one another, and you'll have several guys in a division with great records claiming to be the best, but they won't get it on. For the younger boxing fans out there, I'm sad that they, have to be subjected to this. I'm happy that I watched boxing in an era where, we saw the top guys fight each other. And one thing that comes to mind for me, I think about the 1980s in the middleweight division where you saw the likes of Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Roberto Duran, and Marvelous Marvin Hagler all get it on with one another. You think about the heavyweight division in the 1970s. Nowadays with boxing, we'll have promoters go out there and try to sell you a pay-per-view with, 3 crappy fights on the undercard and a decent main event, or typically a star fighter versus a guy that we know that he can easily dominate. That is really hurting the sport. I don't understand, and I don't see how any promoter would expect people to pay top dollar to watch Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder get it on once again. The big money, of course, right now is with Anthony Joshua taking on Tyson Fury. We're not going to see that at least this summer. I think it's a travesty. I think it sucks. This is once again another black eye for the sport of boxing because all they are continuously doing is teasing the fans. Maybe we'll give you what you want to see, but at the end of the day, you simply don't get it. This is a travesty right here. I feel like all of us have been robbed. Again, I hate to sound, like a broken record. Nobody wants to see this again. Nobody wants to see Fury dominate while Wilder. He is clearly the better boxer out of both of the two. And honestly, I think Fury is a better boxer than Joshua as well. So at the end of the day, for anybody who actually wants to pay to watch Wilder and Fury again, good luck. If that's the case, if you really want to blow some money, go to the crap tables in Vegas, do your thing there and call it a day. But you're not going to get a quality return on your investment by sitting down and watching these two get it on once again for 12 rounds. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.